Hello you guys, Chris Stuckman made a video. I've always wanted to make a video response to, but I haven't gotten around to it until now. I have a lot of free time on my hands, so let's get started. This is why I love film. Now, just like Chris, a certain movie impacted my love of cinema, and it was the film The Shawshank Redemption. See, if you saw my top 15 movies of all time, connection. And for those who haven't, you should view it. I'm just kidding with you. The Shawshank Redemption, I saw it when I was 8, and I ended up loving this film. I felt like they were very believable, and it was the first time to realize, wow, it was the first time that I cried during a movie. And that was saying something, because that's when I realized, wow, if a film can force emotion out of you, then you know something awesome is happening, and that you know that a film can affect who the person is. And that's when I started to slowly progress into a movie fanatic. Now, when I first started off on YouTube, I didn't do movie reviews. I was just like, oh, there are a lot of funny people on YouTube. Let's become one of them, Carson. Good idea, Carson. I'm so alone. But once I started watching reviews, there were actually like 3 who really inspired me. The 3 were pretty much it: Jeremy Johns and Chris Stuckman. So, those 3, I really liked their reviews, and I was like, I bet I could do something like that. It was rocky at first. I mean, if you go back and look at my first review, my Attack the Block review, you can see it was really rocky. And, I progressed, and the more I reviewed, I realized I not only progressed as a movie reviewer to get better as a movie reviewer, but as a movie fan. I started to appreciate films more. And honestly, I just started to love them even more. A lot of movies made me want to direct films, and I made a lot of short films with my friends over last summer, so I remember one. It was a zombie movie called 1 Hour to Live, and it was all about people being stuck in a golf course while a zombie apocalypse is happening. And I realized that I want to do something with film and writing. I want to write, and I also want to direct. Both would be awesome. And honestly, I would love to write and direct my films. If I do become a filmmaker, which I would be open to. I would love film. I have a passion for it. In fact, I have a Shawshank Redemption Blu-ray. Not many kids at 8 would get a Shawshank Redemption Blu-ray, and that is saying something. And I will discuss with my friends countless hours about film, and they will literally get mad at me. And that's why I love reviewing stuff on YouTube so much. I felt like I was in a group, like it was kind of like a family. Like we all love film so much, so the people who would never get mad at you for talking about film, they will literally accept you. And I haven't really met anyone big on YouTube. I'm just starting out, and I just started to get kind of good at stuff with editing. But I feel like I feel like I'm appreciated. When I put out my opinion, I feel like I'm appreciated here. And then, I don't know, it's just the best feeling ever when you find a good movie and you get to talk about it. And that's honestly why I love film so much, is that when I find a good movie, a great movie, I feel like nothing can hurt me. I feel like I am free. I feel like I am complete freedom. I feel like nothing can stand in my way, that it is just me for an hour and a half to 2 hours to 3 hours, and I'm just there with those characters, and that I can follow their journey, and without anything stopping me, I can just be in a different place. And that's why I love film, that it does not limit you to the confines of reality. If you want to go to Middle Earth, you go to Middle Earth. If you want to go inside a computer, you go inside a computer. If you want to go into a place where you're looking for a witch, but you find yourself getting lost, you can go there. If you want to experience the thrill of time travel, you can go there too. All with just a film. and I love going to the movies. It is my favorite thing to do. I go every weekend to see as many movies as I can. I usually see one a weekend, and I just enjoy those times. And yeah, sometimes there will be a movie that gets my Suckfest rating, ATM. But then, out of nowhere, there will be a movie that gets my Insta Classic. The only example of that got an Insta Classic so far is The Avengers. But then there will be those other movies that are good, but they're not great, but they're still such a fun time. And you just have fun with these characters. It's like you are these characters. It's like little background characters following their journey. And there's something about that just makes me feel happy and like I'm flying. And that is why I love film. That you are never convicted. No one can hurt you in these films. You are the person, and nothing can stop you from being there. You will always be safe in films. And I started to progress after seeing The Shawshank Redemption into liking more films. Not only the fun actions, but the serious movies. But I'm gonna admit, I still love those fun action movies as much as I did when I was a kid. Like Star Wars, still one of my favorite movies of all time. I used to watch those things countless times, and they broke once because I watched it so many times. The reason is because and I really progressed on my opinion. I liked Return of the Jedi the most as my favorite Star Wars because it had the most action. But now I realize that Empire Strikes Back is the richest in story and just characters. But I still like Return of the Jedi, and I still like fun action movies that are just there to be pure action. But I've really progressed, and there are many, many films I like, and here are just a few of my favorites.